applicant has tattoos, they cannot be visible while wearing a uniform. Earrings are permitted, no more than 2 earrings per ear. No nose piercings, tongue piercings, any other visible piercings must not be able to be seen while wearing a uniform. It's more of customer service. We want to present a good public image to the customer. We have seen that over time, as piercings or tattoos become more visible, customers tend to shy away. So we like to keep a professional image with customers. With our type of industry, with retail, I can only speak on behalf of Office Depot that we've had this policy for a long time, and I can probably say that it's going to stay the same as it is. Most of our customers are small business, medium business customers, and they want that professional image from the company they shop with. So as of right now, I would say that we don't foresee any change in the future for body modifications.
I think it's definitely becoming more accepted than it used to be, just especially with all the TV shows that are about body modifications. It's in their living rooms every day. So I think it's on the way to being extremely widely accepted, but I think it's getting better every day. Not so much. I had tattoos when I was selling insurance too, and I had to wear long sleeves. That was about it. I don't have anything on my face, obviously, or anything like that. But I do have some on my forearms and stuff. It really not been a huge issue. I know my older sister has a lot of tattoos. She always had, and she's 9 years older than me. She ran into a lot more discrimination based on, especially being a female with a lot of tattoos. It depends on, I guess it depends on individual people's background, on how educated they are about the tattoo movement. I imagine some people probably just dismiss me as a delinquent or something, but I think a lot of people now view it as an art form, and they're a little bit more interested in, like, what is it, what's it mean, and all that.
In today's society versus 10, 15 years ago, it's a lot more acceptable, I guess you could say. It's become more of a social norm, which is good for people that like modification. At the same time, you have a job and stuff to worry about, so stuff that goes on in the workplace has to be different than what you do outside. So if you go for a job and they ask you to cover it up, you should cover it up. You shouldn't gripe about it. Lucky enough, where I work now lets me do what I want to do. So, but it's a lot more acceptable now than it was, say, when I started getting tattooed. I think as a kid, seeing other people with them, seeing that other people have tattoos and piercings in different places, it's always been kind of an outsider thing, and that's what I was as a kid. I was never in the in crowd, so it made sense for me to do something to differentiate myself from the rest of people. Getting the money to get more of them, I guess, would be one. Definitely, when you show your grandma, oh, I got my arm tattooed, and she thinks it's something little, and it ends up being a giant squid. She thinks it's a little, but it becomes more acceptable. Definitely jobs for a little bit, having them, people look down because you got something at, say, an early age. You get them at 16 or 17 or 18, jobs. You're working at grocery stores where you have to look at people all day, and people have to. A lot of things. It's supposed to be more professional, but it gets easier.